The C5 build is about to get a little interesting. Basically, for the last few months, I was kind of split between like, do I even want to keep this car, or do I want to just trade it in on a C6 or CTSV, or sell it completely and buy like a 4th gen and like a E46 as a daily or something. But some things have changed, and I think we're going to keep it. And first thing we need to do today is get it tagged again. So we have to put it back into ugly mode, meaning we have to pull off the taillight covers. Also, something else that kind of happened was I hit something. I never really figured out what. But I lost the front plate cover. And even from like this height, this angle, it looks fine. It looks good from just about everywhere. But I also lost the badge again, and there's a crack down here at the bottom of the bumper. Goes all the way back pretty much. And it took out what was left of my air dam. What's that? That's just dirt. So, you know, that's going to get fixed, which would be nice, but we have another surprise that I can get to in a little bit. So the windows are clear again. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. These are going to be a little harder since they're in there so tight, and we can't really pry on them, or you'll crack the paint. I don't want to crack the covers either, because they're going right back on after it gets tagged. So I think I'm going to get like 2 picks and try to just get them in there and pull it straight out. This one should be easy. But the 3M is strong. A little heat probably accumulate some serious road dust and debris in there. I only had them on for like 2 years, but that's pretty serious. And I mean, right about here is where the lens stops, so it makes sense. I put Chemical Guys Jet Seal on this a few weeks ago, and I'm actually really happy with how it dissipates the water. Let's see if it's not quite ceramic good, but it is pretty good. Alright, so here's one of the new wheels for the C5. So these are CCW SP500s, I think, maybe. SP505 maybe. But whatever they're in mono block, meaning they're a one-piece wheel. There's no bolts from the back or anything like that, no sealants, nothing like that, which is nice. In a way, because I never really liked the riveted look. I've always been more of a one-piece wheel guy, but one-piece wheels are expensive and they're not as interchangeable like with the classics. And if I, decided to buy a CTSV or something, I could very easily rebuild the wheel and have it fit the V, but I don't have that luxury with these. But it's okay, because I think these look a lot better. I've always preferred the more open wheels, but the look of the classic just looks so good on the C5. But as you can see, these have a nice dish to them, and this is a front, so it have that much dish in the front. And it should look pretty good. And I'll go grab one of the bags. And it makes me a little nervous because that is a lot of dish. It's an 11.5-inch wide wheel, but at least I'm on an 18 again. I would really like a staggered set, but I'm going to work with what I have. At least we're keeping the polished look, so the car won't look that much different. Maybe it'll be a little taller. Scrape less. That'd be pretty nice. It should look pretty sick when it's all shiny, so we don't really have to get too crazy with them, but I did hit them with a little bit of the Chemical Guys metal polish. So then what we're going to do next is try out this other product from them that I haven't used yet. This wheel guard stuff. So I never put these on the classics because I never really was happy with how shiny they were, and I didn't want to seal in the dull finish. But since these are pretty shiny and already sort of mirror I'm gonna touch them up a little bit more and then put this on there, and it should look pretty good. Yeah, the classics were shiny when I put them on, but then I didn't coat them or anything or wax them, so they faded pretty quick. And then I used a all-purpose wheel cleaner that wasn't safe for polished aluminum, and it totally hazed them up. And I spent a couple hours with the drill trying to polish them back up, and they never really got super shiny again. It was better, but not great. So it's kind of a good thing we have these, because I can refinish them and either put them on the F-body or sell. It says to put on a really thin coat, which for me has always been kind of hard, but it's on really thin, just a light glaze, It smells pretty good. See, I missed a little bit, but we'll see how this looks. I don't really see a difference as far as shine goes, but you can definitely feel the difference. Like it, kind of like when you just wax your car, it's all slick and glassy feeling. It definitely has like a similar kind of texture to it. So maybe it'll trap the shine in there. And that'd be pretty nice if it does, because polished aluminum is a little high maintenance for me, but I'm also too cheap to powder coat anything. So I guess that's what I just have to deal with. And here's the finished product. Pretty mirror-like.